Hi! In this video we have bad news, we have good news, and we will have a motorcycle ride out. So let's start with the good news. Where do I start? So the good news is I'm thinking about to go full self-employed. So my first plan was to go back to go 100% as an employee. So I wanted to look for a job at a big industry company and do all this stuff just for a hobby in a smaller amount than I did before. So for the guys that are new to the channel, I did one big last project to end my part-time career. So I have to mention I worked like 50% as an employee and did the other 50% here building bikes and cars. So I did a big last project. It was the blue BMW E36 wide body project I did for Jean-Pierre from JP Performance. So my mind was set to go back as an employee. The project I did for Jean-Pierre changed many things. So what did the project of Jean-Pierre change? So it brought a lot attention on my person, on my skills and on my YouTube channel, and it brought something that I didn't think to be brought. And this is that I got so many messages from you guys. Do I do courses? Where can I learn the stuff that you do? I work as a trainee in I say the German word, Kfz-Werkstatt or Karosseriebauwerkstatt, so body shop, and I don't learn any of the stuff you do. Where can I learn it? So that was a point where my mind started to think and my head started to spin. So I came up with the idea that it would be a good thing to start some kind of fabrication school, bodywork, metalwork school on top to the stuff I do for the last how many years? I first established it in 1998 when I was 9 years old. That was the first time I built something out of metal and sold it. So I do it quite a long time. But the point is I want to fill the part I had as a part-time employee with school stuff. So that's the idea that I have in my head. I still want to do metalwork stuff, build bikes, build customer cars, make white bodies, make all the metalwork stuff, but on top of that I want to make a school. So for every one of you, and I'm so thankful for all of you guys and for your kind messages that reached me via Instagram and underneath the YouTube videos and stuff like that. So and that's basically the thing I want to do in life. I want to inspire people. For me it's not about the money, it's about the passion, and it's about to build stuff with your own hands, bring ideas of which are just inside your head into the reality. And I think that's something I'm very good at. So that's basically the good news for you. So the bad news is I will need money. So there are 3 ways to get money. First, go to the bank and borrow some money. But that's definitely not the way I want to start a business, because I have already enough borrowed money from the bank. I still need to pay back, which I got for this house. Second way would be to find an investor. That's a way I would be open for, but just under the right condition. And the third way is to sell some stuff. And that's the bad news. I will need to sell my Harley Davidson. That's basically the only valuable thing I still own after I sold all my cars to finish the house. So that's the sad news, but they are only sad for me. So today will probably be the last time I drive my Harley Davidson. So it is end of September and I invited all my friends. We will do a big ride out today, enjoy the last summer days, and I will take a goodbye to my Harley Davidson. So this isn't an announcement video. I'm still not 100% sure to go full self-assured. But the first thing and the first step I will have to do is get some money. So I will sell the Harley Davidson. And the next thing I will do is find the right building. I already looked at some stuff. Some people told me good places to rent, some told me more bad places to rent. The thing is, I will need a proper building, because here in Germany we have so many laws you have to think about when you start a business. It's about insurance, it's about fire, how is it called? Brandschutz. So it needs to be a proper, like, more new building. There will be enough. There will be enough space needed around the building for the school people to park their cars. There will be enough place needed to have an office. There will be enough place needed to have, like, when I do courses with like 5 to 6 people, I will need 5 to 6 sets of tools. So a big welding table, 5 welders and stuff like that. And I still do the fabrication work, the customer cars. So I will need place for at least 2 scissor lifts to put the projects on. And I will need a little more space to do YouTube projects, because that's part of the plan for my business, is to at least fill a little part with YouTube. So that means for you guys, there will be some interesting projects I built for my own at the channel to have enough content. This will be car related content, but also a little bike related content and metal fabrication content as well from customer cars. I will do videos about the courses. And for the courses I'm thinking about, let's tell you some ideas. In my head is like crazy. I have so many ideas to make courses of. It will be like a basic welding course, a metalwork, sheet metal forming starter course, a basic course, a pro course, how to replace a side panel on a car, a starter course for rust repair on your old timer and a classic car, how to build a motorcycle tank, how to build a coffee racer tail, how to convert the tail section of a bike. But I think the biggest part will be wide body courses. So I will share all I've learned by widening cars with all of you guys. So in Germany, I think there are, like, let's say, maybe a handful of people which still do wide body stuff and customizing cars, because for a body shop it's way more valuable when they do insurance repairs, so replace body panels and get a lot of money from the insurance companies. But the thing I do it for is to share the passion, don't let the craft die. So I will make courses of, like, what I'm thinking about now, a course of how to easy widening an E36, how to easy widening an Golf 2, how to easy widen a 7 Series E38. That's just a small amount of ideas I have for courses. And what I also want to do, or what I plan, is to make online courses. The good thing is someone invented KI, so I'm able now to translate my speaking into almost every language in the world. So that's also a plan. I want to do like schooling videos, which will be able to buy at my homepage, and I will sell them in many languages. And from all these little online courses, there will be real life school courses, classes I will make when I find a proper building. So that's a plan. That's the plans in my head. That's basically how I will start the thing. So now I have like a to-do list, a checklist, a list of stuff that needs to happen before I can go and say, yes, I will do it. So the first thing, I will need some money, because when I rent a building, I have to pay a caution, a prepay amount of money. And that's where I need some money in my hand. I can tell I have not enough savings for anything. So first thing, sell the Harley. Second thing I will need is I will to start finally and make the YouTube channel a working machine. So I'm planning to do a video weekly. That gives me maybe the opportunity finally grab a small sponsoring, so I can hire someone to cut videos. And there's a person I'm thinking about of. Maybe this person is already cutting this video, but that's an announcement I will do in a later video if it's totally safe. So those are basically the two main steps that need to happen for me to go 100%, find a building and make YouTube work properly. So I have to find at least one person to help me cut all the footage, cut all the content and convert it into a good video so we are able to upload weekly. And then I can think about go full self-employed, but to go full self-employed it has a lot of risks. I think those are the same risks like everywhere in the world, but in Germany it is like, now how to say? In Germany we have easy living when we are employed at a company. The company will pay for our rent, they will pay for in case we get sick, they will still pay when we are sick and stay at home for like 6 weeks, we still get our payments. That's the luxury thing we have in Germany. So that means when I go full self-employed, I will lose all this stuff and I have to take care for myself. Like everywhere in the world, like in the US, you have to pay for your own health care and stuff like that. So that's basically the big thing why I'm thinking so long about go full self-employed. So now for the guys that are interested in the Harley now, I will tell you some details about it and then we're going to end the video with some cool rolling shots of me and my friends driving the last sunny day in summer 2024. So let's start with some facts about the Harley. It is a 1971 Ironhead Sportster, so it means it's an early Ironhead. Still has the vertical distributor and it is based on the K-model Sportster Flathead from 1957. So my plan with this bike was to build a true 60s-like chopper. So because would be period correct because of the old Ironhead engine. I bought this bike with a swing arm rear end and my plan was to first make it a good runner. So I overhauled the whole engine and then I got the hardtail street legal here in Germany and basically all the stuff that I want to convert I did with an easy and with less effort to get it registered and legal first. And now the plan with the bike would be to completely tear it apart and build a proper 60s inspired chopper. I started in the front, I already got the fork re-chromed and fitted a Honda XR500 front brake and did some custom stuff to it, but in this stage in my head it still is a project. So it's easy to say I can sell this because in the next few years by going full self-employed I won't have enough time to finish this thing as I had it in my head, and I think it isn't this interesting for you guys because first it's already half done and in my opinion a YouTube build needs a story. So it should start with the finding of the project, the buying of the project, the first drive with the stock project and the whole scenery. But I got this bike before I started YouTube and I did everything off camera I did on it. My plan is to start the first YouTube build with a car. Maybe I already got one, but it's also stuff for another episode. So one day my dream is to have a proper Harley Davidson chopper again. I dream of a penhead or like early shovel, but that's not possible right now. So one step after the other, my friends will arrive any minute and then we go for a ride and then maybe I will end this video after the ride because tomorrow I will talk to a guy from which I can maybe borrow a workshop. So maybe I can end this video tomorrow with some good news. So enjoy the ride out. I try to film some footage while we drive. So today is Monday, the motorcycle ride out was on Saturday, and in the meantime it happened that I found a space for my future plans I told at the beginning of the video. So I'm happy to announce you that I will officially be full self-employed, because now I have the fitting building where I can build cars, where I can build bikes, where I can do YouTube projects, and where I can do the metal shaping courses and all the training courses that I have in my mind. So I hope you enjoyed this little announcement video. Leave a comment, tell me what you think, tell me if you would be one of my future trainees or customers for a metal shaping course. So in the next video you will see the new building. I will show you how it looks, and I will show you all the plans I have to make it look as cool as this workshop here, because that's the plan. I want it to be visually nice. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.